Hello, hello, hello! It is Cinnabonbon, your resident DIYer at Flavor. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hello, hello, hello. I am gonna put on some music for you guys. Boom. All right, a little bit, a little bit. Ding, ding, ding. Gonna turn it down on my end a little bit because it's a little loud. Okay. What tool is that? That would be an AK-74. Oh my goodness, hello guys. So, it's a bit of an open chat tonight, but I didn't want you guys just staring at nothing. So, I'm gonna be working on my rig here and there and interacting with you guys where I can. Is that okay? Is that cool? Is this shadow? Archive, yup. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, me. Where'd I put you? There it is. Boom. Cinna eyeball. Making gingerbread. Thanks for the stream. Ooh. Music is a tad loud compared to my voice. Okay. I can fix. Okay. Yeah, so I'm like trying to follow along with a bit of a tutorial. If anyone's been on Twitter today, someone asked if I've rigged before. I have on Blender and Maya, but never on Live 2D. I've played around here and there, but yeah. It's an eyeball jump scare. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay, so, you know, the process is fairly simple, but just want to make sure I get everything right. It's also a little difficult. What haven't I done? I feel like I've done just a bit of everything. You know, like a jack of all trades, but a master of none type of deal. Okay, let me see. I think I messed her up a bit. Or did I? Hold on. No, I totally did. I had to have. Or did I not? If I put everything back, does it look right? Yep, okay, never mind. Alright, I didn't mess it up. Fast learner. I'm trying. Doing all of the mesh was a bit painstaking, if I'm honest. I've done, I've redone it. I think this is about my 4th time redoing the mesh. 5th time redoing it completely because I redid the face. I didn't like the eyes. I redid my side parts and my clips. Yeah. Jack of all trades still gets more done than a master of one. I try. Hi Senna, if you have time after the stream, check out the episode of Things VTubers Say for today. They are going to talk about you. Oh, like, is it... I'm so sorry. Is it like a reaction channel? Oops, sorry, I had to step away for some water. Full quote is a jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. Oh, good. You know what? Why do they never just give us the full quote? It's a news channel for VTubers. Oh, okay. I saw that Flavor shared, I guess, like a drama slash news channel on Twitch, but I don't watch a whole lot of Twitch, so sorry. I just don't I don't like ads like that. It's just a little annoying. Hello, Senna. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you guys. Oh, I see Papa's in the chat. Papa's in the chat. Hello. Question, Senna. Would you count cooking as a DIY? Or count? I assume you meant count. Sorry about that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I mean, how many times do you see a recipe you really want to try from like a restaurant and you're like, I'll just try to make it myself? I feel like that totally falls in the vein of it. Totally. So, this is it, the World Forge, the place where all anime girls are made. Yeah, just in like a factory, burned right into a mold with molten lava. Because people are lazy and sometimes hate the full context. Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's actually... Yeah. Why does it look like you have an AK into your pleb? Oh no, the setup for today is actually pretty good. I drew my little chibi self. I did it rather rushed. I'll probably have a better one next time. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's kind of cute. I got Rin, because I did a little tiny snippet of Rin today on the Twitter. Ignore haters, embrace power tools. I don't really pay attention to like the hate side of things. If I did, I probably would like quit. No, I'm kidding. But like, I just don't see a reason to. Like, if they don't like me, then that's okay. Why does it look good? Not a fan of that guy. Yeah, I've seen some clips of his before, but like I never tune in. I feel like if I want to know anything about a VTuber, I can just follow them. It's simple as. Small Senna is very cute. Thank you. Oh, I hope you're having a good day too, Prussian Bot. A gun is also a tool of sorts. We've already discussed this. I agree. Plot twist, Senna forger that forged the gun herself. Forging the fire's amount, dude. In my construction dungeon. How's Uncle Ted do? It turned out really good considering the short notice. Thanks. Thanks. Stop focusing on the lady's gun. It's rude. I'm a little shy. Yeah. Anyways, I feel like 90% of drama involving VTubers I only hear about after they address it on Twitter, and I never really care. Just want to watch my anime girls play games and shit. That's fair, yeah. I feel the same way actually. I feel like a great example is the HoloLive guys, I guess. I don't want to name drop too much, but like I think they're a good example of that. Like it's funny to like think about what could possibly be going on, but like it doesn't really matter. It just like you wait till they stream, and if they say something, cool. If they don't, cool. I'm here for the content, baby. Do electronics count as a DIY? You know what? If you can do it yourself, I feel like that's what DIY is. It's really just that, it's such a wide genre of things. As long as you're doing it yourself and doing it to the best of your capabilities and admitting when you need help, I think you're doing DIY just fine. Or build dressers. Either work. Instead of a hammer, Senna just shoots bullets at the nail to hit them in. Ba-da-dang, ding, ding. I think a lot of VTuber drama comes from the lewd tubers. I guess. I don't really actually like know a whole lot about lewd tubers, I guess. I don't know. I don't. As much media as I consume, I'm always surprised how out of the loop I end up being. Alternatively, that's a nail gun. Please laugh. Ha 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 ha. Most of the VTuber dramas are nothing. Burgers that get blown out of proportion by rabid fans. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the deeper we get into this, like the more I run the risk of having rabid fans. So I'm a little nervous of that because it's like, it's a lot to be in like the limelight and make sure everything is right at all times. It's a lot of pressure for sure. Good evening, Senna. I've got some good news. I got a doe yesterday at my parents' property. First deer in 2 years. More meat for the freezer. Amen, brother. I mean, that's great. That's really great. I hope you had your doe tag. If not, you'll definitely have to fillet that sucker yourself. I do enjoy the memes surrounding the drama, but maybe not so much the drama itself. Same. And like, God forbid I end up being part of the drama. Oh my gosh, I feel like I just cry. Although, you know, I guess technically we're part of the drama now, but I don't feel like it's drama. Like, I don't know. I don't think any drama has occurred yet. I guess maybe like my idea of drama is a lot steeper than most. Would I do a shooting range collab with Pippa? You could build the targets and she knocks them down. Honestly, if she ever does reach out, that's completely up to her what she wants to do. Like, just don't. I'm not pressuring her for anything. She's already created me. That's more than enough. We need to fix old electronics and keep them running just like old cars. There's some truth to that, although some of the stuff does die or can't be repaired. Unlike cars, you can't just junkyard for old electronics. You can sometimes, but yeah. I mean, like right now my PC build is like the most like Chinsky build ever. Like, no hate, but yeah, it's just like bits and bobs. Powder actuated to arsenic is to say so. They make concrete hammers that use 22 LR blanks. A euphemism for lost students. Ooh, sorry. No crazies here. You know what? There are crazies here, but just, you know, not like scary crazies. It's okay to be a little unhinged. Fully automatic gas-operated precision hole punch. God, you guys are being really specific with your tools today. We have too many niche inside a niche rabbit holes here. Yeah. And the lalame light. Don't worry about it, considering most of us come from the streams of a certain unhinged rabbit. I doubt many of us will turn rabbit. I hope so. I mean, I feel like this has been a good, like, introduction to the whole VTube thing. Being a fan myself of the good rabbit. The yabbit. Yeah, I don't think this is even drama. Yeah, exactly. We could hide this in a channel and stay in the corner building things. When drama makes memes about both sides, escalate, troll everyone. Yeah, I mean, some of it feels like that, but I don't know. Like, I don't want to blow it out of proportion because it's literally nothing. It was like a tweet, correct? Like, it was nothing. It's nothing. It's just like, if anything, it's like it's a blurb, like it's a statement. It doesn't need to be dramatic. It's a statement. Like that was it. That's the end of it. That's the way I took it. Never underestimate the power of internet autism, especially capabilist. Yes, the Pipkin is strong. Is the AI the mom and Pippa the dad? Right now I feel like the I don't know. I feel like Pippa's the mom because she put in everything, and then the dad is like the first person who submitted art. So I have it listed as the Justin one on Twitter. Been some like really cool art coming from the Papa. Rebuild your rata range till the end of time. If something runs on electricity, I can usually fix it. I'm like the opposite. I need to fix my parents' exercise bike, but I don't have the part. See, that's the thing. I feel like parts are hard to come by. I'm really good at locating parts online, though, and like finding those numbers. Plenty of peepees, peepees. The tension motor, I got the old one out, but it needs a new one. Yeah, see, I feel like your best bet is to, I hope you didn't throw away the tension motor, to try and locate any sort of numbers and just plug that in and try to find it. Wanted to build my own PC case, but I didn't have the space. Aluminum T-slot is easy to use. You know what? They make PC cases really, really small now. Amazon has a few. My next build, I'm trying to get it as small as possible so I can potentially do some hand camming for you guys on some DIY projects in my garage of ye old shed. Rabies, effect of life. Rabies. Wow, I don't know why I read it like that. I'm so sorry. We need to accept our foaming friend with love and care. I have 26 rabid dogs in my house and I'm doing mostly fine, really. SMD components are getting so small and absorbed into the chip. Repair electronics is quickly becoming impossible. Yeah, yep. I believe Pippa said in a recent stream that she has too much IRL stuff going on for collabs. She would feel bad if she set up a collab with only to cancel. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sitting over here like fingers crossed for a collab. If she ever reaches out, that'd be awesome. If not, that's fine. I can't reiterate it enough. It's totally fine. There's no requirement here. I am not begging. I am not pleading on my knees. I am happy with what she has given to me. It's enough. I decided to send in some of my cooking to the DIY hashtag for review. I hope it isn't garbo. You know what? Don't worry. I will review it no matter what. When I say DIY, you can submit like drawings in progress. I'm not gonna be like, this isn't DIY. You're doing it yourself. It's DIY. I know, like with the newest anime coming out, well, airing now, it's like easy to kind of blur the line and think, okay, DIY is just building, but it's not. It's so much more. It's such a broad tag. Can't be crazy. Crazy people don't know they are crazy, but I know I am crazy, so I can't really be crazy. Yeah, I mean, like I feel like being self-aware is just part of the Pipkin, you know? We need to give Pippa grief. Nah, don't give her grief. She's already dealing with much on the fishman's end. On that topic, the handle on my microwave broke. If I wanted to order a replacement handle, it would have cost more than a full replacement door with the handle, and both cost more than a new microwave. Really? Is this like a countertop microwave or an over-the-range microwave? Because parts for like over-the-range are always going to be cheaper than the full thing, but countertop, obviously you're just better off buying new. You can always replace hardware, software is much harder. Yep. I wish I had a PC, but I'm retarded when it comes to technology. You can always buy a pre-build and then swap in parts for like just higher parts like graphics cards and things like that if you want, and that's pretty easy to do, and YouTube exists. Typing a random number so you see on a part, you see, hoping that'll bring up the part is such a mood. Literally. But it's 50 minimum. Oh man. Hi Senna. Hi. Good evening. Good evening, Builders. If Piglet comes back with the milk someday, it'll happen naturally. Yeah, yeah. If it happens, it happens, guys. DIY a burger? DIY anime? The adjusted one, love. For sure. I'm gonna take some after pictures of my parents' house since I did a lot on it. That's fair. Just make sure you don't dox anything on yourself unless that doesn't matter to you. DIY hashtag. The DIY hashtag is bond project. Hashtag bond project. Yep. Make a bunch of random stuff. Can I submit a pic of my workshop, or is that going to be another future stream? You can do that. I think with this whole bond project thing, I'm hoping to do it like once a month. The same with karaoke streams. I would like to do something like that once a month of like, okay guys, let's do a review. I want to keep it going. That's why I did put it out there. I'm sure some of you are like, oh crap, I have to get stuff in within a week. You don't. There's no rush at all. Take your time. If I don't have a lot to review, that's fine too. I'm not, there's no pressure. Keep it light, keep it fun. DIY is creating life, like the blacksmith in Berserk said. I like the sparks every time I hit the anvil with the hammer. Yep. Over the range, I just went to Warehouse Hardware Store and bought 2 drawer pools for less than 10. Fair. I mean, you can always Amazon parts. I wish there was like a direct buy so you could get it at, shoot, not retail price. I know this. Whatever. It's like the base price, marketplace price, sorry. Damn, art for days here. I'm trying to, so like, I don't know how many of you saw it, but on Twitter, I'm trying to work on something for Minna. I hope I can get it done by Christmas. The issue is not, I don't know. So I haven't done digital art for like 2 years until literally all the stuff with flavor started happening. So I am mainly a traditional artist. I haven't done it in so long, so I would say that even if you feel doxing yourself is something you are not concerned about, is a bad idea either way. I feel like it. I'm not ever gonna encourage that, but you know, it's whatever people are comfortable with. I just, you know, the internet is crazy, and personal safety is really important, you guys. Carved wooden copies of my IDs. Shut up. I like the idea of it being a series. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a couple of these things can be made into series and just be something like we all enjoy together. I don't want to be the only one having a good time, I guess. I'll get pizzas. You'll get pizzas into your house. Exactly. Although, that does sound kind of good. You take YouTube video submissions for the DIY review? Yeah, sure. I feel like I could make that work. Yeah. No pressure, guys. Printing a gun. You have to be careful with that stuff. Oh my gosh. Next thing you know, you'll have ATF down your ass and you'll be like Waco shooting them out the window. Instead of Oshi, can I call you my foreman? Yeah, I mean, call me whatever you want. Keep it at least somewhat respectful, but yeah. If I cringe, I cringe. Foreman Senna. I don't have much experience building things. I mostly repurpose broken things, like taking a shower fan with broken base and using the window fan because we didn't have an air conditioner mood. Yeah, a lot of my DIYs were like repurposing and things of that nature. Pardon me. Phone almost dead. Well, hope y'all have a good stream. Get a charger, you nerd! That's a cute picture. You're doing very wholesome. Yep. Oh man, I feel like I go on a tangent. I look and there's more to respond to. This is fun. I'm drawing back to bread making thanks to Ministry. And oh god, I missed it so much. Yeah, that was a really good stream. Yeah, I don't know, like I'm thinking of doing some sort of edited content so I can stream over top of it of a DIY. I definitely am gonna take some pointers from my fellow gym mate on that one. I I checked Amazon, eBay, and wholesale parts sites. Only the wholesaler had the one that would fit the store. Hmm. Maybe it's the brand or the microwave is quite older? Segway Stevens. Too much pizza though. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't had pizza in a minute. Maybe I'll have that this week. Some of the best DIY can be falling down insane rabbit holes like rebuilding antique magnetos and electrocuting yourself. Yeah. I would say try to keep things safe for sure though. Like if something's beyond your skill set, it's okay to admit that. Like you don't have to put yourself in harm's way. I'm DIYing a Senna figurine. Really? Are you serious? That would be so cool. Oh my god, like I'm like getting little chills. That'd be so cool. Can it be considered DIY if there's no blood? Yes. Yes it can. I'm sure Minna's done plenty of DIYs herself as a mom. And yeah, I'm sure she hasn't had to bleed for each one. Home Depot DIY solar phone charger. Like I said, electronics is out of my stuff. What's your opinion on OSHA? OSHA hate. Will like bottom chapped. It's older, but I'm still happy with the drawer pulls, even though the one at the top is completely superfluous and is only there to cover the screw hole. I'm trying to picture what your microwave looks like now. Almost like, is it a over the range or a cabinet one? Doesn't matter. Eat all the capacitors in your microwave. I'd buy a Senna figurine too, oh my gosh. The flesh is weak, but the machine is strong. Strong like boulder. Yeah, I built a 3D printer to make it. Refuse to buy one ready-made. Yeah, be careful putting that information out. I'd be careful. Next stream, the Large Hadron Collider. Hadron. I feel like I pronounce things wrong. I feel like being homeschooled really like screws you over in that way. It's just like, I pronounced nothing right the first time. Dangerous but based. For sure. I tend to call her Home Depot she. But I feel like that could come off as cringe sometimes. Honestly, if you are cringe, you are free, right? Next stream, finishing the Great Wall of China. No way, no siree. I'm not stepping a foot over there. Too much trouble. Oh, workspace safety. I prefer workspace thrill. The blood adds spice to DIYs. Do the dough babies count as DIY she made them? She didn't technically do it herself though. Yeah. Although she birthed them herself, so yeah. You'll see Miliardo push one out. I'll post a pic, but I don't need it to be reviewed on the stream. Okay. Please caption it that way then. OSHA rules become OSHA suggestions when on the ground situations. Yeah, and you know what? If there's not an OSHA like agent there, does OSHA exist? I went to public school and I still can't pronounce things correctly. America. I run. The price of freedom is eternal cringe. Yep. Yeah. Excuse me. It's not Home Depot, it's DIY food. Stop. Yep, it requires more than one person to make a baby. And technically, if you're counting doctors and nurses, it requires more than one person to deliver a baby, but it does only require one person to push a baby out. OSHA hate. Like and subbed. Can Senna fix the crumbling economy? No, I think we'll see a full market crash before we see any true fix. That is my humble opinion. Straining the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Isn't it correct that Pisa is essentially slowly sinking into the ground and that's why it's leaning? There's a couple skyscrapers in the US that are like that where they have to add like layers of concrete every year to them. Heard you talking dough about me. Get out of here. Boo, get out. Jenna, I noticed on Twitter that you have the Monster Girl Encyclopedia. Mind to share your favorite kind of Monster Girl? Oh my gosh. You got that? Sharp eye, sharp eye. Um, oh man, I feel like I like too many of them. I like elves, I like succubi, I like the little cowgirls. I like the mushroom girls. I don't know. I like mushrooms. Like I think they're really cool. Like for real, but also like the mushroom girls are really cute. And then um, angels are cute. I don't know. Osha bad. Oshi good. If an ocean inspector fails to return to his office, was he ever really sent to your workplace? Exactly. Come with me and you'll see a world full of OSHA violations. No, but really, the smaller the business, the worse it is usually. It was leaning like that, but they stopped it now. How did they stop it? Do you know? I don't want to Google it. Do I have both volumes of the Monster Girl Encyclopedia? I don't! I want to, but I don't. I have a couple of cool encyclopedias. I even have like this really big book of dragons. It's like one of my favorite books that I own. Yeah, I'm just a nerd all around, you guys. Exposed! Already stocked. Impressive. Yeah, I guess so. I was gonna post more of my bookshelf in the future, if that's of interest. I've got my Nindos and my Figmas on there. And my Gundams. Not all of them, though. Mushroom girls are the best. Yeah. I don't know. I like the designs. I like that it can come in multiples. Like, it's cute. I don't know. I feel like when you end up talking about Monster Girls, it ends up always sounding pervy, where I'm just like over here like, oh, I love the character design. It's so adorable. The idea of it. And, you know, the rest of the world's like, she slurps and gurps. And I'm like, ah, oh my gosh, no, that's not what I meant. Superior Italian engineering just used dough instead of concrete. Oh, they must have invited Minna. They asked a Renaissance VTuber to fix it. Is it William O'Connor's Dracopedia? No, I don't think so. You play D&D? If so, which edition? I had played D&D in high school. I can't even remember. It's been a little bit. I used to do commissions of people's D&D characters. I used to be that person, just constantly drawing fantasy characters as self-inserts for people. Like it, and I had I had a halfling. Oh god. Everybody has a halfling phase, I feel. Or maybe I'm just coping. Then it does a smasher path while wielding a comically oversized hammer. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Gunpla stream? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of it. I'm leaning towards it, but like I said, like a hand cam thing, I don't have the setup for right now, and I don't know when I will. So I might have to do like a pre-recorded and then explain it, just like how Minna did with the bread. And if that's okay, then I'll go for it. But if you guys are like, nah, we want it the real deal, then obviously you'll have to wait. The MGE books are at your Barnes & Noble? Really? I don't even have a Barnes & Noble in my area. A lot of my stuff is online shopping. Sitting out in the open. Crazy. Monster Musume effect. I never even watched or read Monster Musume all the way through. I have the manga. I didn't like watch a whole lot of it because I don't know. Snake girl irritates me a bit. Just a bit. Just a little bit. I like the slime girl. But I don't know. The main character is irritating because it's just like the will they won't they scenario over and over. And it's just like, I understand like it's TV appropriate, but like just F them already, dude. Or just like shut up. Stop whining about it. Nerd. Yeah. Yeah. I'm the only one for the should be an inanimate girl. I love the slime girls. They're really cute. They're really cute, but I don't know. I guess part of why I liked interspecies reviewers was just because of all the different character designs and seeing it like as an actual thing. But I know some of you are gonna be like, nah, that's not why you liked it, Senna. That's not why you liked it. Guys have orc faces. Most of us are all still in it. Oh man, that's fine. I like drawing the orcs. They're always fun. They're like nice, big, burly boys. Um, like, Final Fantasy, wow, it's been too long. It starts with an ah. Mine was a dragonborn phase. Oof, ouchies. Ah, the artist gopher for D&D campaign. Yep. Is there a hashtag to submit DIY for judging? Yep. It's hashtag Bon Project. All one word. BON Project. Take your time to get the setup. Oh, wait. On. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I always liked the extremely rare resource called Friends That Play D&D. Yeah, it was played online in high school or in between orchestra practice. It was like almost all of us orc dorks, as we were called, liked it. I don't know what it was, but like cello players and bassists, cellists and bassists were always somehow into D&D. Almost always. Snake Girl is worst girl, it's true. I don't know, like I know some people love the Snake Girl. That's completely fine. That's your choice. That's your opinion. But I don't know. She just like annoyed me in the anime, I guess. In the manga it wasn't as bad. Miss Smith is the best girl in Mon. Yeah, I kind of feel that way, but I also feel like she's kind of a butt. Just dumping all these girls who are like riding this poor guy's D, but he's also like not into it, but into it. Like, it's just, ugh. It's too all over the place, I think. Oh my god, I just realized. Oh, flip-flops. I'm gonna have to go in and do that again when the time comes to it. Damn it. Anyway, ironically, Senna's especially based, epically based, sorry. I guess. Rom-com anime pain. Yeah. Can we get Slime Girl Senna art now? One of you AI artists get on it, and yeah, maybe. I might draw it too. Then I can make her orange. That's not why we liked it. Yeah. Hello is best girl in interspecies reviewers. I don't know. I'm not gonna share who was my favorite because I will be judged. Have you read the interspecies reviewers manga? No, I haven't. No. What light novels have I read? I've read Haruhi. I own most of it, like the original copies. And I've read parts of Overlord. I've read parts, like a good bit of Mushoku Tensei. And then a lot of the other light novels that I'm reading are all like web novels right now. So they've not been made into anything, but they're pretty good. That's better than what they called you in band. Didn't they call you guys band geeks? Is that all? Like, was it worse? Cello supremacy. Viola supremacy, you stinkers. Slime girls and spider girls for the win. I like the spider girls, but like, just like, I feel like if if they were right here in front of me, like an actual spider girl, I feel like I'd be really freaked out. Even though like I don't know, I love the character designs, especially like so I'm a spider, so what? I've been trying to keep up on that too, manga and whatnot. Lamia supremacy? No, like I don't know. I just can't imagine being wrapped up by scales. Like, have you actually touched a snake? Have you? Nah, I'm good. I feel like anytime I pick a monster girl, in my mind, it's like I could fight her if I needed to. I like orcs. My favorite character was an orc bard that played the shovel, inspired by Rob Scallon's shovel guitar. Closest thing to D&D I've played is the Pathfinder Kingmaker RPG. Over 100 hours for a casual playthrough, so I'd say it's accurate. Yeah. Zambina, best girl. Audio is kind of low, like the mic, or I have a mic turned up. I could put it closer to my mouth. Is that better? Let's get a succubus Senna too. Yeah, let's. The centaur girl was your favorite, wasn't it? Nope. Nope. Roxy or Eris or Sylphie? Answer honestly. First of all, Mushoku Tensei is really hard to read, like as a derogatory woman. But like no, it's kind of hard to read because some of it's just like just a little too rapey. And like obviously the main character in his past life, total shit. So I feel bad that he even gets a second chance. And then I didn't start with the light novel. I wish I had, so I wouldn't have been as like so put off by it by the anime. But like when the dad starts cheating, I was like immediately I'm dropping this. I was like, no, because why would he? I'm dropping this. But now I'm like, okay, I read it, it's better. But I feel like the light novel gets the points across more. Obviously, it would because it's written and it has a lot more space to flesh out. Whereas, like, anime, they have to condense stuff and cut things out. I think what bothers me about Roxy is her age and comparison. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I had to choose right now, just like as a kid, I like Selfie. She's cute. Yeah. But what is his name? Honestly, I would say I wouldn't choose any of them. I would choose certainly not Rudius. I would choose what is his freaking name? What's his stupid name? What's your name? Oh, yeah. Rudyard. I would choose him. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tomb World. That isn't like the coolest. I've never heard anyone say that. What VNs would you recommend, Senna? VNs? Or do you mean light novels? Snakes feel cool. Yeah, I feel like that's a personal preference at that point. It's sort of a rubbery, soft feel. I don't know. I really want to own a snake, like a corn snake or a ball python. They're really cute, but I don't know. Touching them is not my favorite. And I feel like, that's fine because most snakes don't like being handled that much. So, sudden ASMR. Oh, is it? I'm sorry. Close mic supremacy. Yonoshia, best girl. I didn't know you were an AK operator. Oh, okay, have fun with your D&D game. If people start arguing too much, you know where to find us. Mushoku Tensei is overrated in my opinion. That's a fair take. I mean, a lot of it is just personal preference and opinions. Rudyard's cool. Yeah, I feel like it. Visual novels. Oh. Visual novels. Which ones do I recommend? I'll get back to you on that one. To be honest, I haven't done a lot of visual novel reading in a minute, so I'll get back to you. Snakes are a surprisingly big commitment. I wouldn't recommend them unless you're really into them. Exactly. Most pets are surprisingly big commitments. Most of them. Same with dogs. I mean, so many people get dogs as like a gift for their kids, and then they get like super overweight and live a really poor lifestyle and, you know, die earlier than they probably could have. Yeah, pets are a big commitment in general. The chibi with the AK just screams, "Get out of here, stalker," to me. Snakes are kind of boring compared to the most other animals. And you know what? I feel like that's a bit of like just what you prefer. Once again, preference. Because like they might be boring for someone who wants to like constantly have their pet all over them. But for people who are like don't need that from a pet, might love it. Pippa went deep into visual novels, even into RPG Maker once, and she tried making her own. Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. Katawa Shoujo. I gotta get a new computer chair. My back is starting to hurt. Yeah, so like, I don't know. So, what is it saying to do? Eyeballs are clipped to the white. Well, obviously, First, select the white of the eye, copy the ID as it appears in the Spectre palette, and paste the white. No, I'm just gonna work on the other lash for now, because I'm not fully understanding that. I might actually have to watch a tutorial for that part. What I'm not getting is where that part has come from all of a sudden. Is it the lash that did that? No, it's the upper lid. But why didn't it do it on the other side? They're mirrored. Frustrating. Hamsters are not that hard to keep. You know what? I don't know what it is, but some people who own hamsters, at least in my like experience, somehow they always get out, get lost somewhere, and get squished to death, and then you find their corpse because it starts to smell. So, DIY computer chair. You know what? DIYing some of that extra like needed furniture, some of the parts and pieces end up being like more on the cost, like ineffective side, I guess, to the point where like it's just better to buy at that point. Sometimes you gotta be a little smarter with your money than just being like, I'll DIY it. And I don't like that portion of DIY. It sucks because it's like, oh, I really want to make this, but it would literally be more cost effective for me to just buy it. So you gotta be practical sometimes. Back to rigging. Yeah, I'm just trying to like figure out what I want to do next. I wanted to do the eyes first and then the mouth. I have all my mouth emotes ready. And everything's pretty much like meshed together. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to go from here. Our peak Junie and totally worth it. Speak of the devil, false ID just put out a video creating drama as we were speaking. Oh. Yeah. That's fine. If that's his niche, then that's his niche. It doesn't concern us, you know? Office chair is miles better than a gamer chair. Yep. Yeah. I would never buy a gamer chair, actually. I actually knew that one. Cool. Hamsters are vicious little self-delete goblins. Yeah, I've never owned any rodents because the smell can be a bit overbearing. Like, if I ever owned rabbits, they'd have to be outside pets because it's just a little overbearing. Like, my one friend growing up, like the pastor's grandkids, they owned a guinea pig, and you smelled it as soon as you walked in the door, even though it was upstairs. So, yeah. And they were really clean people, so that was not the reason. They're easy to kill. Yeah, see, I don't really want to, like, I don't, I wouldn't want to have something that fragile, you know? Open for suggestions. I recommend a nosebleed bit. Really? But then I've never had a nosebleed, actually. I've never had a nosebleed. Like, ever. Ever, ever. I have my smile open. I've got the smirk. Big open smile, small open smile. Big O, small O, and a frown. And they're just gonna be like in between graphics, like in between animates. And then, yeah, I probably would have the smirk on for like just like streaming, or yeah, if I can't like load in for the day, if I'm doing PNG, if I ever do any collabs with anyone, it's there for that. Quality office chair over a gaming chair. Hard part is finding one you like. Yeah, and like you have to really be careful with reviews. Like, I would much rather buy at this point an office chair online because I can see what other people's complaints are about it than having to buy it in store and then having to look it up separately. But I also want to do the sit test, so I feel like I would look up all the reviews, then go to a place that has it, do a sit test, and then go from there. But yeah, it's like a whole process. Hamsters are scary. They can eat each other. Most animals in the animal kingdom can eat each other. Humans included. Make a chair out of pizza boxes. Do you see how curvy I am? I don't think that would hold me. A lot of the gamer chairs are pretty much scams. A lot of the gamer chairs, in my opinion, are just aesthetics. And they're usually put out by companies that don't do furniture, so they don't have any real experience in it, and that can play a big factor in it. At that point, I might as well DIY a chair. And the price is usually a lot steeper. I feel like a lazy boy office chair is usually like the go-to for a good comfy one. Saw your plushie tweet. How many do you have? Do you have the same obsession as your mom? I own so many plushies. I decorate with them. I sleep with all my plushies from time to time, or I just sleep with the one. I have very well loved ones and very brand new ones. I have literally like I think 20 Build-A-Bears, like actual branded Build-A-Bears. And counting. Yeah, no, I actually really I love stuffies. They're cute. I like I don't know. I just like the look of them. They're soft, they're plush. Love them. I really want to get some jellyfish branded or Jellycat branded plushies. They seem really well made and really cute stuff. Start with a houseplant. I have a bunch of houseplants. I really want a Savannah cat, all the pros of a cat, and the size of a dog. Not necessarily all the pros of a cat, actually. You know, sometimes it can be like, aren't the Savannah cats the ones that are a little more wild, so they need special permits and stuff to just even own one? Nosebleeds are unpleasant. Smug expression. Yeah. This is like watching a magician reveal its secrets. Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I just felt like I just didn't want to like have nothing going on. But then again, I'm also like too busy chatting to do anything, so you're just staring at me. Bellamore Hampsburgchen. Are you talking about like the oh shoot. The inbred chins? A stray cat had kittens in my garage and she ate one of them because it was too small. Yep, that happens a lot with stray cats. Street cats, barn cats, they'll eat their young. A lot of times it's because they don't have a consistent food source. They need to be providing for the ones that, you know, in their minds are viable. The Build-A-Bear cult plushie crafting stream when? I'd love to make my own. I don't own a sewing machine. I have crocheted a couple plushies for like friends' kids and stuff. I'm working on one for my friend's daughter. She loves dinosaurs, but she also loves the colors pink and purple, so there's not a lot of plushies in those colors that she likes, and certainly not her favorite dinosaur. So I'm hoping to make one for her. Aarons are the most overrated chairs in existence. Herman Miller Aaron. I'm not familiar with the brand. I'm not too much of a brand person. Most of my stuff is thrifted, garage sale finds, so 20, that's an addiction sentence. Listen. So what? Care Bears? I don't have any Care Bears. My parents thought Care Bears were demonic, as they thought most things were while I was a child, so I didn't own them. I feel like my mom was like the mom from, well, my mother was the one from Waterboy with Adam Sandler. She'd be like, foosballs for the devil. She'd be like, that's for the devil. And I feel like she just would always say that that was for the devil when she just didn't like something. I felt that way for like Pokemon because like my dad did not mind me watching it, but my mom would be like, that's of the devil, and would like turn it off. I don't think she was actually following along with anything. I think she was just like, I don't like that. Like anytime she's ever come in to the room when I was a teenager watching anime on my like laptop, she'd be like, what are you watching? That's stupid. I'd be like, girl, I didn't say you had to watch it with me. I would ironically judge the mountain of plushies, but I also collect World War II tank scale models, so I'm not one to talk. I have a couple tanks too. I have way too many interests, guys. The AI department has finished making Slime Girl Senate art. Aw, nice. I hope I get to see some. 20 isn't too much depending on the size of... I have a whole house to fill. So. Whole house. You sleep with your Build-A-Bears? Are you sure you want to call us that? Well, I sleep with a dog Build-A-Bear, so it's not the same. It's not a bear. He's a little border collie. I named him Scotty when I was like about 5. So. And I have just taken him everywhere. To the point where he looks very raggedy. No. Houseplant talk. What kinds? I keep orchids and it's like having very sad, frail, silent children. I have a lot of succulents. I'm not the biggest green thumb. I was really impressed with myself for my garden that I was able to accomplish. I kept everything in big tubs of manure and soil. There are tiers to Savannah cats. Some are interbred with domestics enough to be legal pets. Some do need licenses. Okay. All right. Yeah. You know, my special interest as a child was dogs. So, you know, breeding dogs I can get in on, but the Savannah cats and stuff I don't know a lot about, so my apologies. Next level recycling. DIY everything. All the lost commandments too. Sounds like my grandma. Yeah, my mom tends to be like not necessarily like old-fashioned. She just is really restrictive, but like not to herself. I don't know. Like, I don't know. As a kid, she'd be like obsessed with watching like Grey's Anatomy or like Criminal Minds, and she'd be like, "Get out of here! This isn't for kids." I'd be like, "Oh, okay, but you're in the living room and you have a TV in your bedroom, and you said I can't hide in my room all day. So what am I supposed to do?" He is the definition of gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, I guess. No devil animation. Only Veggie Tales are allowed in this house. Or Rugrats. And even then, when we would have the Rugrats on, they'd be like, don't. What's your favorite Girls und Panzer? Girl, Josh got here. Why the gun? You've never heard of self-defense? It's a tool for safety. What's my favorite Girls und Panzer? I like the Italian girls because they're funny. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. When I was a teenager, my dad thought all anime was porn, so I just started watching hentai. He couldn't tell. Oh no! Oh my god. No, my parents would always walk in. You know, I feel like so many of us who watched anime as like teens and kids, you guys can agree. You'd be watching anime and your parents would walk in and they'd be moaning in the screen or like screaming, but it sounds like moans, and you'd be like, this isn't what it looks like. I'm a child of God, I swear. Oh no, the chat went by so quick. And I gotta catch up. People want their kids to turn out better than them. You know what? Yes, but no. I don't know. My mom's an interesting character. She's an interesting character. The second she thinks you're even a little better, she's just like, how dare you? Don't go thinking you're all that. So I don't know. It'll rot your brain. Yeah, I think that was just her phrasing. Because she's an American. Self-defense when you get talking. Always walking in on the worst parts, literally. Chat going fast because you're popular. No, don't say that. It'll go to my head. Be like, I'm popular. You know, I don't know if I want the... Oh, no, I don't want its element deleted. Let's not do that. Don't. I'm gonna move you, and then I'm gonna delete you. No, I don't. Don't trust myself. Okay, I open. This is the L, then the R for the right lash. Parents walking in during the Griffiths and Guts bucket fight, immediately questions are raised. My mom thought it was porn because I would stay up late and was like really into it. Full Metal Alchemist is close enough. Santa superstar bomb would stop. No! I hope it's been relaxing. I've been having a good enough time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I get excited talking and then it's just like... Okay, let's do delete. Well, hide those. And then we're gonna zoom in. Gonna add the curvature. How did I do my curvature for this lash? Let me double check. Did it? See? I did it down to here. Okay. Oh, hello? Oh, duh. Gotta set the parameters. Okay. Now I can do the RB lash. Why is it doing that? Do that. Don't do that. Uh-oh. You need to go back a couple steps. Okay. Crap. Okay. Let's redo that. Here. Alright, let's try that again. Let's get that to close. Set my parameters. Okay. Internet niche micro celebrity. Comfy Cinna streams. Thank you. How much did I drink? Nothing. I'm not a big drinker actually. Like I hold my liquor well and I like a drink here and there, but I don't know. I'm not like, I don't have, I feel like I have my niches and things that I like a lot, but I don't feel like I'm an addict to anything. Like nothing holds my interest that heavy, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh, oh shoot. That's like way too far over. Let's not do that. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. I feel like that's too low. That's not right. It's just not right. I did it like this. Here. Right here. Okay. Right lash. No, I drew it, didn't I? There we go. Okay, sorry. Just gonna get the AK as your sixth gun. Others are more important. Others are more important, for sure, actually. For sure. You want to get a nice handgun, a nice rifle, maybe even a short barrel. Yeah, like, definitely. And for like home defense, I actually would not recommend like a pistol. I wouldn't recommend that. It's not gonna be as accurate in case of like home invasion. Yeah. Needs more smug. I feel like that's the only part I don't get right. I feel like I can be smug, but I don't know. Like when it presents itself. Sorry. What's the best place to shoot a tornado to make it go away? Hide in a cellar or a basement or something like that. But yeah, I've never been in a tornado situation, so don't ask me for too much advice there. How much is this live 2D? Like money wise? Or what do you mean? I have the free version right now. Free. This looks complicated. It is complicated. It's a lot more complicated than anything I've ever worked with. Blender is pretty straightforward. Autodesk Maya is also really straightforward. Also like when I did work in those separate apps, I was doing like an actual frame by frame, not trying to rig something for like face rigging and live capture, so it's like genuinely different. For home defense, I recommend Claymore anti-personal mines. Oh my god. Any gun can be a short barrel if you ignore the law. True. True, but don't be surprised if someone comes a-knocking. Like, they're watching us. If you're at home, there's no reason to give up on the benefits of a third point of contact. Gotta mount them on a rope. Carbine is my preferred home defense, but pistol is easier to keep accessible yet childproof. Yeah. You got no baby story about. What the cops don't know can definitely hurt them. And you. Breaks out the musket. I use smoothbore. Yeah, good luck loading that up and not being dead by the end of it. They have their place, but good luck. Looks like you're getting the hang of it though. Looking forward to seeing the end results. Me too. I'm hoping by like the end of the week I can hyper focus enough to get it done. But we shall see. We shall see. Okay, now what was the next part I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to continue? No, I'm done drawing that, so now I can... Hello? No, that's not right. Shoot. What was I supposed to do? No, that's not right. I'm not doing something right. Oh, I gotta go back to the toot. What does it say? We can now directly move vertices of the art to mesh it into the shape. Okay. $3.99. Exactly, brother. A series of complicated hidden booby traps is the way to go. Alright, this isn't Home Alone. Home Alone, not MFR. Okay, I had the same idea. Function over form. You don't need anything more powerful than 22. You aren't going through Kevlar with a 22. Oh, well, what kind of defense are you planning out there, buddy? I sleep with 38 different revolvers strapped to my body, like God intended. How many holes do you get? Have you ever watched any videos by Funk FPV? I've been getting ATF. Did this video recommend to me since I started watching? The only guns I've shot were the rifles my uncle gave me when we go hunting. I don't even know what they are, to be honest. They even are, to be honest. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry, this isn't like a gun channel. This is just an everything channel. Okay, shoot, how did I move it before? Oh yeah, I was moving my anchor points. Okay, yeah. See? Okay, and I have it set to 0, but I'm on L. Okay, let me do that. Doesn't that look crazy? Oh my gosh. Wow. Don't go crazy. Don't get crazy. Don't go crazy. Oh. I'm gonna have to Control Z this like crazy, I'm sure. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm doing something wrong. I'm gonna have to like hyper zoom in onto that. Okay. Senna, what's the best fast food? Ooh, it depends by region. I feel like if you're on the western half of the United States, In-N-Out Burger is always a fair choice. Their meals, I believe, are actually cheaper than your Big Mac combo nowadays. Culver's is also really, 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 really good if you're in the Midwestern area. They hail from Wisconsin, I believe, but a lot of it's in the Midwest. If you're in Texas, Whataburger's good. If you're in Arkansas, and you happen to be in the Little Rock area and you know of a place called Dave's Burgers, I love you. I had it one time during a road trip and it was like the best burger experience ever. They had like bottomless fries like Red Robin does, but the bottomless fries were like seasoned and super delicious and everything was extra greasy and extra good. And the portion sizes matched what you expect when you go to Arkansas. The eyebrow has overtaken the eye. The eyebrow's up here. It's up here. This is the eyelash. Got any favorite? Yeah. Oh, otherwise, I think Taco Bell's always a really good option. Really good option. And I actually really like Chipotle. I like their carnitas. I don't feel like it's authentic in the slightest, but it is still really good stuff. If you like cilantro, that is. They put cilantro in everything, and if you have that thing where you think cilantro tastes like soap, you're not gonna like it. I know a lot of people on like the northeastern side of the United States likes Moe's, I believe. But anyone I've ever had the displeasure of going to has been really dirty, so. Whataburger just opened up in Colorado. Wow. Yeah, I liked Culver's when I had it. Hardee's is good. Love the star-shaped fries. It's Hardee's on the east. On the west, it's Carl's Jr. It's the same. Look at me. I know all these things. I'm well traveled. In the US only. Never left country. I want to, but passports are expensive. And it's like a lot of steps. And I'm lazy. So, at least for that kind of stuff. Chick-fil-A all day except Sunday. You know what? I feel like I've just had too much good chicken in my life. Fried chicken. That, like, that's not my go-to. I have also had like the worst experiences, like customer service wise, top tier, but All of my food I've ever had from Chick-fil-A has been soggy. So, yeah. And like that's fresh in the restaurant. Like I've done set down, everything still soggy. I don't know why. I have no clue. No. We have Culver's in Florida. Wow, okay. I didn't know. I've been to Florida like twice. I like Hardee's breakfast. I think Burger King or McDonald's has my favorite breakfast. Although McDonald's doesn't have Cinnamon anymore, so like they have the cinnamon roll, but I like Cinnamon. Cilantro tastes like soap. I still like it. Okay. I'm a little concerned. Coffee, iced or hot? It literally just depends. It just depends. I worked a cafe at one point, and yeah, I've liked both. Not Starbucks. It was like the student cafe in college, but yeah. So I like a good latte. I like a good macchiato. I like things iced. I like things flavored. I like things straight up black. I like an Americano. Like it doesn't matter. I just like coffee. Your Bojangles closed and you're so sad. I'm so sorry. Bojangles is pretty good. I've had it a couple times. I've also had what is it called? Oh, what is it called? It's in that like southern tier. It's oh, it'll come back to me and then I'll say it. Taco place is a place you go when you only got $20 to feed yourself for a few days. Fair. Yeah, like their spicy taco roll-ups, like their spicy potato roll-ups, one of my faves. And then their steak quesadillas, pretty good actually. Miss Worldwide. Miss Statewide. Yep. Want to travel across the world? Join the military. That's if they don't make you a desk job. Usually if you have a degree, they just kind of put you on a desk job thinking you don't want to travel. Yeah. You can't count on them to send you across the world either. They might just send you to like Anchorage. You say you want to travel and they'll go, oh, okay, Anchorage. Chick-fil-A is too expensive for the quality. I agree. I also don't like I like Five Guys and Shake Shack. I think their burgers are good, but I don't like the pricing and I hate that everything's a la carte. Like I just feel like I'm here for a meal. It should be like the cost of a burger should be the whole meal. It's my opinion. Do you guys not put soap on your It's amazing, but what makes me salty is that I went to a Hardee's in I think Georgia and they had a different regional menu. Yeah, it is weird. I've noticed that like a lot of these chains don't have any like continuity. I think that's the one thing about like I guess In-N-Out, their whole like brand identity is to be the same every time no matter which one you go to. I think that's like their whole thing. Hello? Why is it so anchored to that? I mean, oh. Popeyes. I like Popeyes. For like fried chicken with the bone in, I'd much rather make it myself. Then I know that the oil's at least good. Like I don't really like seed oils. And I like to fry all of my chicken in popcorn. Not popcorn, wow. Peanut oil. So, yeah. It adds a better, like a sweeter taste to it. I like the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich. And I love their mac and cheese. And I always, if I get chicken from them, like not in a sandwich, I get like the tendies. And I get them blackened if I can. If not, I don't. And then I always pour honey on them. I don't know why. It's like a whole process. Ever been in a Sheets? No. Tell me more. Oop. If you want to go to Canada, you don't always even need a passport. Don't you need like I don't know, like don't you need like an extended some sort of like special ID? Because it's not as easy to cross back into the US usually. Mexico, on the other hand, can take hours to enter. I don't think I'll ever actually be able to visit any part of South America. I think it's just like not the safest to visit right now. Although I would love to. I mean, they have so much beautiful land and great culture, but I don't know. We'll see where the world's at by the time I have a passport and the money to travel. And time. My cousin is in the Navy and he got to go all over the place. I feel like if you're in the Navy, you do get to go all over the place, but the bad part is you're stuck on a boat forever. If that's your thing, then that's cool. But I feel like otherwise, most of the other branches, a lot of times you're stuck in like the crappiest parts of the US. And like, I don't know. I feel like that's where they always get themselves into trouble because there's nothing to do. Five Guys is way overpriced. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, I can make myself a burger. Burgers are easy. They're almost fail-proof. Iceland and all through the Mediterranean. That sounds lovely. I feel like if I were able to have a passport and I had the money, I would first want to go to Japan, because weeb. And then I would do Europe, although I would stay away from certain parts just because I also feel like they're a little too dangerous right now. Or I just don't like the culture, like the people seem like they'd be overly mean to you for being foreign, like France. So, sorry, France. You can be chairborne overseas. Everyone needs a good staff officer or a 10. Yep, mom. Yeah, yep, you can. Anchorage is boring. Nothing bad happens there. It can totally be a part of an overarching plot in a horror movie. Anchorage is boring, but the people who live there definitely get into stuff like really hard and heavy drugs. For the most part, from what I've heard, the few people who have stationed in Anchorage before. I have seen the Mexico border gates. I'd rather go to an actual sit down at the prices Five Guys charges. Yeah, and at that point, if I'm doing a sit down meal, I'd rather have like a meal and save a burger for myself from like a fast food joint, or make it myself. You want to travel in the military? Minnow, North Dakota it is. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, have some depression on the side from the lack of sunlight. At that point, I could get Chinese or a bowl of ramen. Yup. Ooh, my local Chinese place, I can get like 6 items for 30 bucks. So, yeah. DIY fried chicken is great. Yup. Say Wawa, like God intended. Isn't Wawa's, they do subs, right? They have some Wawas in, PA, too. When I've driven through the southern, like, from the north to the southern tier. Yeah. Mexico's scary. It's perfectly safe in South America. Is there, like, I don't know. I feel like when you're going in as a foreigner, things can happen. You can be taken advantage of because of, like, the language barriers. So, you always have to be a little, like, ahead of the game. Oh. Driver's license to and from Canada used to be the thing according to the treaty, but since they decided to become greater North Korea, probably not. I went to Puerto Rico once. It was amazing. I believe you. I would love to, like... But Puerto Rico, you don't need, If I'm... Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe you don't need, like, a passport for that, right? It's a territory of the US, correct? Or is that Costa Rica? I'm so sorry. Boy, she can make a sandwich. I've worked at a sub shop before. It was local to the area I worked in. It was like a mom and pop sub shop. I've worked too many food service jobs. I went to Sheetz when I was in Virginia, but I didn't get any of the made to order food. It was 3 a.m. Yeah, because they probably would have been closed, right? Just say you're going to Japan for the culture. I'm going for the weeb. Don't even. I don't care. I'm embracing my cringe. I don't understand. I also went to 3. I've been to a lot of countries, studied abroad in the Netherlands. People were nice there. I believe you. Yeah, I wish I was a little more well traveled in that regard, but there's time. Excuse me. There was only one guy working, and I didn't want to make him everything. KFC. KFC's alright. Feel like the quality's gone down, but that's okay. Nope, no password needed. They're part of the US. Yep, okay. I thought so. South America. Most highly touristic places are well guarded, but it's a per country thing. I also avoid country capitals at all cost. Yeah, I feel like still I'd rather be a little more well versed in Espanol. There's some countries that are very safe, like Chile. The rest are fine if you know someone there that can work as a guide. Yeah, I mean, there's parts of the US that are like that. When I visited NYC, I had to ask my friend to help guide me because, like, I definitely didn't feel like it was safe by myself. And I don't think I'd ever go alone. I don't think I'd ever go alone. Just don't go into any of the hoods. Into the hoods. Batam is only safe if you stay in the tourist zones. If you plan to explore, you better go with someone that knows the place. I go for the food and the weeb. Oh, and culture. Yeah, I really want to try some of the food places for sure. I also want to do I want to do the bathhouse stays. I don't know. I want to see if I can like do it for as cheap as possible. Just because like I've seen people do it and it always seems funner that way. Nope, Sheets is always open. Best place to go after the bar. The best place to go after the bar is my bed to sleep. There's a lot of South American capipis from what I hear. I think if I suddenly woke up down there, I would try to find one. I feel like if I suddenly woke up in South America, I don't know. Honestly, I'd probably just go to try to find wherever the like food places are and just eat to my heart's content. And then if I die afterwards, then I die afterwards. At least I die full. All fast food places have dropped in quality over the years. Yep, I can agree to that. And the prices have risen, so that's weird how that happens. Hire a bodyguard, Senna. What kind of money am I made of now? Fast food mofongo, my beloved. If you want to go really cheap, you can stay at an internet cafe for about $25 per day. It's not super comfy, but you have shower, food, and internet. True, but I don't know. I like to be a little comfy. Hostel's the next best option. Yeah, but I feel like a lot of the hotels end up being on the lower end anyways, but you'll meet a lot of cool people that way. I feel like hostels are a better option if you're like in the EU than Japan, but I could be wrong. It's not like I have any experience. But yeah. South American capipis will defend you for free. They'll defend Senna, but maybe not my roommate. I'm from Chile. The very southern part of the country is pretty safe if you go very south. Center-south area is having insurgency problems currently. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Part of me wants to see the Amazon and stuff like that too, but yeah. But Brazil is also sometimes questionably safe to my knowledge. You didn't enjoy the EU hostels? Was it like dirty or what was your experience, Agrist? Just shout out beep 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 beep. Your roommate should wear a cinema mask while down there. New DIY project. Insurgency problems, so no biggie. JP hostels are lower end-ish, but not uncomfortable. Usually you get a bunk bed or a little sleeping cubicle. I feel like at that point you'd just be better off doing a capsule hotel, because then at least you're getting like the JP experience, right? But meh, meh, meh. Let me look this up really quick. Roommate. Roommate, I mean as like IRL me. I hope that's clear. And they're everywhere. Even some churches run hostels. That's how I stayed in Nagasaki. Wait, you've been to Japan? Oh, you lucky dog. Yeah, oh, I guess that makes sense. You're literally sharing information. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Miliardo. Capsule hotels can cost twice as much on some cities. I feel like I wouldn't do a lot of the city stuff. Like I would probably do like just 2 days maybe in Tokyo, and then I'd want to do like most of the northern stuff. I don't like have any desire to go to the beaches. Like that's not really my jam. So yeah. But yeah. Um. Uh. Let's see. Go to Osaka for the food. I won't regret it. I believe you. My only question is for those of you who have been to JP or may even be in JP, is it true? Like, is I'm sorry. I feel like this is maybe not. I'm just gonna ask. Is it true that like for sushi sometimes like you run the risk of worms? That's my only concern. Cause like I want to have sushi the real way, I guess, but I don't want to be pulling worms out my yeah. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I know that's probably like this like grossest question to ask. um, there's antibiotics for that? Like, do you have to take it ahead of time? Do not eat sushi unless it's from a higher end place. Okay. Go to a well-established place. Okay. That's, yeah, that's fair. I just wasn't, I guess I just wasn't sure. But yeah, that makes sense. Ah, getting rid of worms is a nightmare. Yeah, like that would be my main concern. But if I am being that squirrely about it, I can just stick to ramen, I suppose. But yeah, I think I might be wrapping up soon. I have you guys ready to be rated to the motherboard. um, but yeah. Can we get another parting song? Oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, sure, let me turn off the background music for you. What were you guys hoping to hear? Try to keep it simple. It doesn't have to be time. I do know other songs, I promise. Goat sashimi isn't worth it. Wait, goat meat? Quick suggestion, have a bunny tail toggle since you're half rabbit. That would be cute. Maybe in the next one, I think I'm gonna continue to like do rigs, but I could do a carol. I'm hoping to do for the month of December like an actual carol karaoke. So, um maybe any super romance song. Or sashimi's. All right, you knuckleheads. All right. um. Hmm. Hmm. Yep, I want to do a caroling karaoke. When I was a little girl, I used to carol with my church at the old folks' homes every December. So it'll kind of feel like that for me, I guess. I just have to decide if I'm gonna do all of it with music. Uh, I don't know what else. I want to do like a karaoke once a month maybe, because I just had so much fun with the other one. But I don't want to like overload you guys. I want to try and do a lot more like DIY stuff. I just kind of came up with a schedule that like I felt like would work for me for this week and would be fun for me. So, yeah. Did you really have raw chicken? I swear she's singing along to the Home Depot. You go dun 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 dun. Dun. Ah, calling chat boomers. I include myself. Do not to worry. Um, I am considering doing a gorilla stream tomorrow. TBD, TBD. I haven't fully made up my mind. Um, it might be around the same time. It might be later. I don't know yet. I haven't fully decided what it's gonna be, but it sounds fun. It sounds fun. This stream was so chill. Now we get to get our eardrums blown out by the yappet. You want me to sing Revelations 19:1? Really? Let me pull it up. Let me pull her up. Oh, yep, yep, yep. Oh, I can't get the sound in my head of how it goes, the tune. I want to hear you sing I Can See Clearly Now. The Rain Has Gone? That one? Why aren't you called flatheads? Um, because it sounds like a slur. Tifa is loud. Yeah, I turn her down a bit when I watch her, but I don't know. I like the high energy. It's good. It's like gets me amped. Hymns with Senna. Um, is this the one that goes, "For thine is the kingdom, the glory, and the power forever, amen"? Is it that one? Because the one that pulls up the lyrics doesn't look right. Maybe my church sang it different. Uh, uh, let me get my Bible. You should always have that ready. Keep a little military one on you. Or the app. Um, singing, singing, singing. Sing a song, damn it. Hymn. I could do. Why am I drawing a blank? That's annoying. La 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 la. Will I get in trouble for rating her? I don't believe so. I think we have established good on her Twitter. She said she loved interacting with those of us, her children. So I hope it's good. If she says it's not appropriate, obviously I'll apologize and not do it again. So sing for us, woman! I'm getting on it. All right, let me figure out what exactly I want to sing. I want to do because I can't figure out the 19 one. Let me do. um, what's it called? Ah, yes. Okay. Wow. I totally drew a blank. My bad. Almost persuaded. There we go. There we go. No, the hymn, you ding. I have a hymn book from my church growing up in my car, but it's not here, so. Okay. Holy, holy, holy. Yeah, that's a good one. Just don't be obnoxious if she raises chat. Yes, please don't be obnoxious. Uh, focus on what she's doing and what she has to say. Okay, alright. Um, I will do one verse and then I will end the stream. Are you ready? Okay, alright. Almost persuaded. Harvest is past. Almost persuaded. Doom comes at last. Almost cannot avail. Almost is but to fail. Sad, sad, the bitter wail. Almost but lost. Okay.